Hello everyone, welcome to yoga. We're going to have a lot of fun today. And since we want to have a lot of fun, there's a few simple yoga rules that you'll need to follow. Number 1, stay in your safe place and respect the space of your friends around you. Number 2, we're only going to use kind words and kind actions to our friends and to ourselves. Number 3, listen to your body. If the yoga pose that you're doing hurts or doesn't feel good, then you don't want to do it. Do we do a yoga pose that hurts? No. And finally, rule number 4 is your pose is going to look different than my pose, and your pose is going to look different than the people next to you. We all have different bodies, and that's okay, and we're all just going to do our best. All right, let's get started. Okay guys, we're going to start by stacking the logs. So bend your right leg and then take your left ankle and put it on top of your right knee. So opposite knee, opposite ankle, and then the top knee will rest on your bottom ankle. Like two pieces of wood stacked onto each other, two logs, right? And I bet you're feeling a good stretch in your hips right now and your legs. And I have a question for you. Who knows how to curl their tongue like this? If you can't curl your tongue, then I want you to keep your teeth together and exhale like this. Okay? So take a deep breath in, curl your tongue or bring your teeth together and exhale. Again, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. Good job. Let's switch our legs. So whatever log was on top is going to go on the bottom now. Opposite ankle, opposite knee. Very good. We're stacking the logs on the other side. And then I want you to breathe in and bring your right hand up until your inner arm is by your ear. And as you exhale, you're going to lean to the right. Good. Stretching the side of your body. It feels so good. Breathe in and come up. Breathe out. Lean to the other side. Good. Feel that stretch. We're going to do it one more time on each side. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then come back to center. And I want you to take your top leg and straighten it out. So extend the top leg. This bottom leg, you're going to bring the heel to the inner thigh. Breathe in, making the top part of your body as long as you can. And as you exhale, try to reach your foot of the leg that is straight. Good. If you can't reach the foot, that's okay. You can start with the knee or the shin or the ankle. We'll take 2 breaths here. See if you can keep your chest lifted, your heart open, so we're not curling down like this. That's not good for our backs. We want to try to keep our spine nice and straight and stretch the back of our leg, our hamstrings. One more breath. Good. Exhale and slowly come up. Let's do the other leg. So bring this leg in, left leg out. Reach the arm up as you breathe in. Exhale and grab the foot. You might notice a stretch in the back of this leg, maybe even more than it was on the other side. Take one more breath here. Keep your heart open. Exhale. And then slowly come back up. Now I'll meet you on your hands and knees for cat pose. Breathe in, raise your tail, raise your chin. Breathe out, arch your back. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out. Arch. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Very good. Come back to center, which is called tabletop because it looks like I'm a table with my back being flat. I want you to take your right leg and stick it out behind you. You're going to need a focus point and use your breath to help you balance. And then use your opposite arm to reach out in front of you. See if you can get your inner arm to touch your ear. And reaching forward. And then I want you to grab your foot behind you. And if you grab air at first, that's okay. But if you do it nice and slow and mindful, you might find that foot. And then take a breath here. Breathe in nice and deep. And then breathe out. And then release the foot, reaching out one more time. And then bringing the hand and the knee back down to the mat. Good. Let's go into child's pose. Bring your knees apart. Sit on your heels. And let your forehead rest on the ground as you grab your feet. And we're going to rest here for just a moment before we do the balancing on the other side. Deep breath in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Bring your hands back to the mat. That's hard work, right? Doing this balancing. You can do it. We'll do it on the other side. Bring the other leg out, the one you haven't lifted yet, and then the other arm or the right arm out in front of you. Reach forward like you're grabbing somebody's hand, and then kick back with your heel like you're pushing and pulling in opposite directions. Make your leg as long as you can, and then reach behind you to grab that foot. Good. Take a breath. Find your focus point. And then you can exhale. Release the foot. Reach it out one more time. And then bring your hand and your knee back down to the mat and come into your child's pose. One more time. Sit on the heels. Grab your feet. Come into the shape of a rock. And let's take just one breath here. We'll rest for just one breath. You can even rock back and forth a little bit. Good. And then bring your hands to the mat. Bring yourself back to hands and knees and come into downward facing dog. So curl the toes under, lift your hips up to the ceiling or your tail. And you would say probably this is a regular downward facing dog, right? Maybe what kind of dog? I would say maybe a lab or a golden retriever, right? What would a smaller dog look like? A beagle or a terrier? Maybe like this. How about a chihuahua? What would a chihuahua look like? This is our chihuahua dog, downward facing dog. Good, right? Press the feet really strong into the mat. Inhale, raise your arms up. Woo, good. Palms together. Exhale, put your hands in front of your heart. And then I want you to stay where you are in mountain pose, but I'm going to face you so you can see me better. I want you to bring your feet really far apart. Okay, not too far apart, just a little bit. And then I want you to keep your toes where they are, but bring your heels in closer to each other. Okay, so it looks like we're riding a horse, right? That's what this is called. This is called horse pose. Feet are going to be really strong, like you have four corners of your feet that are just pressing into the mat. Inhale, bring your arms up. See if you can lift your heels for a balance challenge. If not, that's okay. Don't lift them. Palms together. Exhale, lower your heels. Bring your hands back in front of your heart. Let's do it again. Breathe in. Lift the heels. You can do it nice and slow. Palms together. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Lower the heels. See if you can lower your bottom closer to the ground. Woo, and then press the feet. Press yourself back up. Good. We're going to keep our left toes pointing away from us. And then we're going to bring these back toes, or the right toes, pointing forward so we can come into our warrior. Go ahead and bend the front knee, but not too far. We don't want the knee to go over the ankle. That's really important. We don't want to injure ourselves. Bring your arms up. We are in warrior one. Good. Breathe out. Open your arms to warrior two, but keep your legs exactly where they are. Do I have a lot of warriors in here? I thought so. Let's go ahead and take an arrow out of our pack behind our back and think of a happy thought. Could be something that happened today or yesterday or any happy thought in general. And we're going to take that thought and put it on the end of our arrow. And then we're going to take our bows with the arrow and shoot the arrow up into the air and share that happy thought with everyone. And then come back to your warrior two. So we're going to straighten this leg and make our toes pointing in the opposite direction. Okay, bring your arms down and let's walk our toes in the other direction. So our right toes are pointing away from us and these back toes are pointing towards the front toes. Come into your warrior one. Good. Watch your knee, do a knee check. That's really important. And then as you exhale, open your arms into warrior two. Look off that front finger and think of your happy thought. You can have more than one happy thought, right? Grab your arrow, place your happy thought on that arrow because you want to share that happy stuff with everyone that you can. Put your arrow in your bow, aim it up to the sky, and let the arrow go. Come back into your warrior two. Good. And then straighten the leg. Bring your toes facing me. Bring your arms down and you can hop your feet back together. So we're going to do boat pose. And for this pose, we need to really use our abdominal muscles and make them really strong. Do you know where your abdominal muscles are? Yep, right here in your torso. So those are going to be nice and strong. Also, we want to keep our heart lifted up to the ceiling. Ready? This is a challenging pose. You're going to have to use your breath. Bring your right leg up. Keep your knee bent though, and then bring your left leg up. Good. Can you bring your arms out to the sides like this? And pretend you're floating in a boat down the river. Good. One more breath. You can do it. And then bring the feet back down to the ground. And take a rest on your knees. Hug your knees. Say, I love you, knees. And then come back up. We're going to do it one more time, okay? Bring your legs up, arms out to the sides. And I spy an alligator, so I say we row that boat pretty quickly. Let's get to the other side. Keep rowing. Keep rowing. You can do it. Don't forget to breathe. Row, row. And bring the feet down and rest and hug your knees. We're coming up one more time, and we're going to be using the same balancing on our pockets, but this time we're doing flower pose. So this is what that looks like. I'll come to the side a little bit. We're going to put our arms underneath our legs like this, and our palms are going to be facing up like our petals. And then we'll walk our toes towards us and put one leg up, and then put the other leg up, and take a couple of breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. Good job. Have your focus point if you need it. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. You can release the hands and then the feet. And then we're going to come into our relaxation time. So lay down on your mat. Straighten your legs, bring your palms up to the ceiling, and let your feet relax. The only thing that you need to do for the next few moments is to listen to the song and listen to your breath. If your mind is feeling too busy right now, count your breath. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and when you breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and count silently in your head.
The light in me sees the light in you. The light in me sees the light in you. I honor you as you honor me. Namaste, namaste.
And slowly bend your knees. Roll onto your side. Use your arm as a pillow. And then use your hand to bring you up safely into a seated position. Bring your hands together in front of your hearts and repeat after me. I am peace. I am love. I am joy. Yes, you are. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Nice job. Have a great day.